a sneak peek behind the curtain of a 2 hour deep dive session I had today with branding wizard Rebecca Gunther. So I wanted to ask her a couple of questions and just give you all a sneak peek of everything that we went through today. So give that person right there who's watching, or that person right there watching, a sneak peek of what we went through today.
We did some incredible deep diving into building a brand around the business that you've created. We had to really do some hard thinking about who it's for, what they need, who you are, what you're delivering, and then the magical because only piece that comes, like what makes you different than anybody else out there and what makes your brand completely unique. And it's a really hard exercise, something that people skip over a lot because they just kind of want to get straight to the content and to the deliverables. But it informs everything that you're going to put out there moving forward in terms of how you talk about yourself when you're at networking events, to how you write about yourself, how you're talking about yourself now to your audience. So we really kind of went into the deep to figure out what your brand is. And then we flipped the script to like the center of your ideal target, and we walked through what their life is like kind of before they even know that they have a problem, which could be low fan engagement, or they're having a hard time recruiting, or everybody out there is talking about their organization in a different way and they have no control over that messaging. Basically, kind of like a low enthusiasm for whatever it is they're doing, and sketched out a journey that we could take them through towards solving those problems with what you do, brah, which is really turning passive, kind of semi-interested people into dyed-in-the-wool loyal fans.
I think that was one big thing I took away from today working with Rebecca, is knowing exactly who to target with this specific offshoot of the brand. So this is it's called Virginia Livestream, and for 2020, I really want to push video live streaming. So the session today was super helpful. What was your biggest takeaway today?
I guess really the thing I'm most jazzed about is what we decided was in the center of your market target, and walking away from just the way we've always done it, which is kind of focused on organizations or verticals or particular kinds of businesses, and really instead decided to focus on who they serve and how we can transform their lives, and then how that will then explode into what they want, which is increased loyalty and committed engagement and investment into what they're doing. So if you're a nonprofit, it's about kind of investing in the cause, whether it's financially or with volunteer hours. If you're an association, it's about driving membership commitment up. If you're a mission-driven organization, about that. So thinking about how we can make those transformations happen by the ground up instead of top level down was the most interesting thing that happened to me today from a branding perspective. So that was really cool.
Yeah. Well, I can't thank you enough for doing this today. My brain is like fried from all the
It's so much to process. It's so much to process. People don't do it. I mean, that's really why they don't do it, is because to sit here and like gather your team, we have too many nuts to crack, too many to-do lists to crush, too many, things that have to be checked off our list. And then at the end of the day, you're not promoting this incredible new business because you don't know how to talk about it. So if you're just focused on the nuts and bolts of it and you're not thinking about the why, your marketing will always be watered down, and you're never going to get like the dream, what you called earlier, the fucking dream client. Yeah. You're not going to get that if you don't take the time to do that work. So you nailed it, bro.